Hello there, Colin Sparrow here. Happy New Year to all of you. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm really grateful that you could join me today. I'm really grateful and we thank God for the new year. My prayer to you is that the new year will bring good tidings, it will bring good blessings, it will bring a lot of things your way, a lot of positive energy your way. Today I want to discuss about few phrases that I think and I believe that if you are to use them in an interview this year, chances of it increases the chances of you getting the job. And some of these phrases are common phrases, but it just shows that you are very strategic. Some of the phrases that you may use for your interviews that sets you apart from the rest and gives you an edge over the rest of the people that you will be interviewing for the position with. And so the thing is, some of these phrases are not things that I'm just picking, but they are phrases that go a long way into showing that you are the best candidate for the job, especially for supervisory and management role. These are some of the phrases that I believe are award-winning, and so they are bound to get you a job. And teamwork or team player is not one of the phrases. In an interview setup, you've been called for an interview and you are articulating yourself, you're answering to questions. It's important that you use such phrases. They are catchy phrases, but some of these phrases carry a lot of meaning. Number one of the phrases that you must use in your interview in 2022 if you're serious about getting that job and to show the seriousness that you carry that job is the word resilient. It simply means that you are able to pick yourself up, refocus your energies, and you're able to achieve the goals and objectives that have been set. So an example in an interview setup, you can say, they can ask you, why should we hire you? One of the things that you need to put out is, I'm a very resilient person. I keep focus in achieving my objectives despite the drawbacks or the setbacks that I may face. I'm able to pick myself up very quickly and I'm able to refocus my energies to achieve the organizational objective. Number two, and this is the replacement for teamwork, you need to use words like collaborating or partnerships. As a middle-level manager or a supervisory level manager, it is very important that one of the things that you need to do is collaborate and partner with others. That is just a simple way of saying teamwork. Teamwork has become a cliche, but when you talk about collaborating and partnership, it shows that it's more strategic. That for example, in an interview, you can go something like, at my current job, I have been able to partner with different service providers to ensure that we are able to get our supplies on time and we are able to deliver our mandate to the people. That shows that you are very strategic in terms of the relationships that you form. You can also talk about partnership with other stakeholders within the industry and mention them. Another phrase to use is goal-oriented. I know this might sound like a very common phrase, but goal or goals-oriented person is a person who is focused. He writes her goals down and is able to follow through to ensure that they are achieved. And so in an interview setup, you can say, I'm a goal-oriented person. I've been able to set goal A, B, C, and D, and from that goal, I've been able to achieve this and this and this, at this percent increase in sales, or this percent in terms of a decrease in costs and expenses because of specific control measures or specific initiatives that you initiated, and you've been able to monitor and evaluate your success in terms of goals. So when you talk about goals, don't just leave it like that. Talk about the goals, be specific about the goals that you've been able to set for yourself and how that a goal has been achieved, to what extent, and the return on investment in terms of what the organization has been able to achieve from the goal that you've set. That also shows that you are a focused person and you're able to follow through tasks and goals that you have set for yourself, you're able to achieve them. To tie on the goal-oriented is also the results-driven person. And this is just as simple as, I've set the goals, and I expect results. Share some of the achievement that you've been able to achieve and quantify them. Don't just say, I've been able to increase our sales. From what to what? 10 to 20% increase of sales in a month or in 2 months. I've been able to set up control measures, or to come up with initiatives that have increased our sales by 20%. Last year we were doing, at this particular time, we were doing, let's say, 20 million. Right now we are doing 28 million at this particular time. And this is because I've been able to set X, Y, and Z. I've been able to put control measures. I've been able to make follow-ups to clients, and these are the results that we've been able to achieve. So you quantify the results that you have put in place, but you also put it out to the recruiter that you are a results-oriented person, that normally this is your norm, that it is something that you do on a daily basis. You set up goals, you follow through the results, and these are the results that are tangible, results that can be quantified, and results that can be verified from your current or past employer. Another phrase that I believe it is very important that you mention in your interviews is that you are continuous improving yourself, that you're continuously seeking opportunities to improve yourself. It shows that you go out of your way to upskill yourself, to be able to know what is happening in the industry and even outside there. Share specific examples of continuous improvement initiatives that you've put for yourself. For example, you have attended a conference on A, B, C, and D in the last 1 month. I've been able to do research. I have this project that I'm doing. I'm doing research on A, B, C, and D. I've been able to collaborate with people in different sectors, asking the relevant questions to ensure that you get information and you make decisions based on the information. It shows the employer that you are very, very deliberate about the skill sets that you have and improving yourself. But it also goes ahead and shows that you are this professional who wants to be current. Not a very, very good selling point for you as an individual. Many people apply for jobs, but very few people have tried to upskill themselves. For people who are in professions like financial controllers, it is very important for you to be frugal. Means, simply put, frugal means that you're this person who asks all the hard questions before you can do any purchase. It might also mean you are an economist. You don't just purchase because you've been told to purchase. You ask the questions. You are not easily swayed because of emotions, but you are able to make a financial decision based on facts, and you ask all the tough questions before you can make any purchase. It's a very, very important skill to have as a financial controller, but from the employer point of view, they see you now as a person who will be able to manage their finances well, and also to ask questions before you do any purchases. The last phrase to use will be resourceful. It's very important that this phrase never misses in your interviews, because it shows that as a person or as a professional, that you always have information, but you also use this information that sometimes it's more of the technical knowledge that you use to find out more cost-effective and efficient ways of around tasks that sometimes are difficult. It shows that you also find a clever way around some difficulties that you encounter at a workplace, and find out your way around them, and also from the knowledge that you have or the networks that you have, and also the technical knowledge from school that you have, that you use all that to come up with solutions that are quick, that are effective, and are very efficient. And talking about being resourceful, you need to have examples of how you've helped organizations save money or cut on costs or increase on sales because of something that you recommended or something that you came up with, and it has been able to do that for you as an organization. I hope with these phrases you'll be able to wow your recruiters, but more importantly, you'll be able to get that job. That is information that I thought you should know. My name is Collins Peru, and thank you for listening.